I'm Russ DeVuyst, and I'm going to show you how to clean trumpets. There's two different ways. One's a real quick way, if you don't have time to clean it fully, and I'll show you how to do that right now. And the other way is a little bit more extensive, should be done quite often. The one we're going to do that's going to take less than 5 minutes, we're just going to clean the lead pipe and the crook. The things that you need to clean the trumpet are basically 4 things. This is a lead pipe brush, which is very stiff and very effective. However, the flexible snake is very useful for going around tubes. I use this brush for the inside of the valve casings and a mouthpiece brush. You will also need some slide grease, which I use. For the third valve slide, I use this pure lanolin and mix it with valve oil. And also you'll need valve oil as well. So I'm using a basement sink. It's made of plastic. I use it, it's a multi-purpose sink. I put paint in here and whatnot. I'm not going to let the trumpet soak in here, but I'm just going to take the mouthpiece out, take this slide out, put water in the lead pipe, and just go right down. The snake can sometimes go all the way around, but sometimes it gets stuck too. But this one makes it all the way through. I keep adding water and then rinse it out. Now we're going to take apart the trumpet. I take apart the valves first. I loosen the valves. Be very careful with the valves. If you dent them, they will not slide in and out. There's a very small space for them to slide, and if you dent it, it's not going to work. You have to bring it to the repair shop. I take all the slides out. The third valve slide usually has this little screw to prevent it from falling out. I'll take that out as well. At this point, we take apart the valves. Begin by unscrewing the top valve cap and pull off the other cap. Take off the felt pad that is underneath. Sometimes people take out the springs. It's not necessary to do that at this point. The trumpet is now ready to be washed. Sometimes in an older trumpet, the caps or the slides are stuck. Try using a piece of rubber from a bicycle inner tube. If that fails, take it to a music repair shop. Do not use a wooden mallet, a metal hammer, vice grips, and the all-favorite pliers, and don't cut it off. If you use pliers on an instrument, your trumpet will look like this. So don't use these tools. I use a stainless steel tub inside the tub. I line the bottom with a cloth and add dish soap to the warm water and wash the horn. Now for the valves, I'll just get it wet and then go through each one of the holes. I will rinse the whole trumpet out, let water run through everything, and then I will replace all the slides, grease them up, make sure that they're working properly, and then I will replace the valves. I use tuning slide grease and spread it with my fingers, inserting one tube at a time, twisting it around to lubricate it fully. For my third valve slide, I mix a small portion of the anhydrous lanolin, place it on the slide, and mix it with valve oil. I do this until I get the smooth, easy slide effect I desire. Now if I had the valve in, I have to press the valve down. It just pops out very, very easy. This is my trumpet. I've had this for many, many years, and it still works pretty well. But as you notice, sometimes there's oxidization that occurs over here. So to solve the problem, I get some brass polish like Brasso, put it on a small cloth, and just keep rubbing it until the oxidization comes off. This is good to polish only the brass parts. Now we're going to put the valves in. Before I put the valves in, I like to take this metal rod that came with the trumpet, and I clean the inside with it just to make sure that there's no extra debris in there. Use a lint-free cloth. Go through each one of the valve casings to get out any residual oil. Now I use valve oil. I put a line this way and I just drop the valve in. I don't like to twist them too much. Mainly you just go up and down and turn as you're going up and down so that it coats. You can feel a notch in there. If you don't have it right in the right notch, like this, it makes that kind of a loose sound. The valve has a small and large notch which match the inside of the valve casing. After you finish cleaning your horn and constructed it back together again, it should look like this and sound. It should not look like this.